Welcome to Kitty Unfiltered. My name is Kitty and this is Pan That Palette 2019 update number 8, where I am updating you on the status of my Urban Decay Naked palette. Now, a few months ago, I did manage to hit a little bit of pan and everything, but now I'm just trying to work my way through and get rid of it all. Now, considering it's already summer, I think I can get through this, but it's just, I got all these hopes because so many of these were just like nice and powdery and would just flake off almost as you worked your brush into them, but now they all seem to be hard packed. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out. But for right now, let's go over what my goals were for the month and how I measured up. So for this update, I wanted to work through the top quarter of Virgin, which I'm pretty sure it looks like I managed to do. For Sin, I wanted to get it down to just a quarter of a pan. Did not manage to get down that low. Did make a good chunk, but not down to a quarter of a pan. Naked, I also wanted at a quarter of a pan. I did that, but I don't know if you can see in there, but that is just super thick. There's like none off the top. It's just going in from the side because it's just packed in there so hard. It's almost like I have to get my little brush in there and drill it down just to knock some out. I mean, it still has color. It still works, but it's definitely harder packed the further I get to the bottom. Buck is also getting a little harder packed the further I get to the bottom. Not quite as bad as Naked, but I did not manage to get my goal. I wanted to try to get Buck down to a quarter of a pan as well, and I did not. And the air conditioner is kicking on, but it is too hot for me to turn it off, especially with pets in the house, so it just has to be loud and noisy, and we will move on. Creep, I wanted to try to get this corner knocked out up here. I did not. I got quite a bit across there, did not get it knocked out. And then for Gunmetal, I wanted to get that side knocked out and try to get her down to about half a pan. And I did do that. So I hit about 50% on my goals for the month. But the ones that I did get, I just barely got, which is why I'm like, I don't know what's going on. It just seems like it's, now that I've hit pan, it's getting harder to keep that going. So it's really back and forth with this palette, whether I'm going to be able to get it done or not, because some months are great and some months I'm just like, I don't know. So now moving on to July's look. As usual, I'm going to be going in with Virgin as my highlight color. I'd like to get that down to like 2/3 of a pan, so I'd like to knock that out across there, get that top third out of there. Naked, man, I just want to keep plugging away. I'm not even going to bother setting a goal for this because it just doesn't seem to want to move. So I'm just going to keep plugging away at it. I hope I see some progress. Buck, I'd like to get down to a quarter. Half Baked, Smog, and Dark Horse, they all kind of have little sides up here that are all the way across. I want to knock all of those out. Ideally, I'd like to get all 3 of these down to half a pan. We'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed, but hopefully these are still kind of nice and flaky and I can work through those pretty quickly so I can get a little momentum going back. And then Creep, of course, on the lash line, and to darken up the crease as needed. Again, I'm going to try to work across and get this little corner here knocked out. So that's my goal for the month. So again, that's going to be Virgin, Naked, Buck, Half Baked, Smog, Dark Horse, and Creep all up in there. I'm not going to bother showing you the look for this month because that's pretty much the same one I made a couple months ago when I wanted to do some summery colors and work through like Half Baked and Smogged and Dark Horse because I hadn't really hit much pan on them yet. So we're just going back to that same old bronzy, smoky look to try to see what I can get worked out. So I will see you all back at the beginning of August for update number 9 and see how this baby is rolling through. Thank y'all for stopping by. Y'all have a great day. Bye.